What's going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, back to another Phantom Parade Illusory Tower Floor clear video. So, today, I was going to be floor 86, as you can obviously see. And, let me be honest with you guys, I have been gassing up this floor to oblivion. And I would say that I would be mildly disappointed into how quickly I cleared this floor. Now, mind you, when I did clear this floor, I kind of cleared like, here's the thing. I don't remember if I cleared it before or after I made the Megami Showcase video. I'm pretty sure, no, okay. I did clear this floor before the Megami Showcase video because I'm like 100% sure that I said like the 486 clear would be uploaded after that. So, I'm still pretty new to the unit overall, but even without like the best optimization possible, I mean, this floor was a complete snooze fest because it was one of those tower floors where there wasn't really an annoying gimmick being present. It was a stat check. And once you have the units needed to surpass the stat check, once you have everything spec'd out to surpass said boss, it just becomes okay. Just combine your ultimates, blow the boss away, make things simple. And we have the very easy setup. Debuff with Megami, have the debuffs going up. Debuff with Gojo when he gets Unlimited Void. And then get Mahito in the ultimate as quickly as possible. While also having Yuta in the back, storing up Curse Energy, hitting Black Flashes. So when he does pop his ultimate, he has more than enough CE to dish out a lot of damage to chip through the boss's health bar. And if you obviously see my Rapid Escape Megami Showcase video, you would see that this character being combined with Mahito just equals a complete body slam on almost every boss you can encounter it with. And I will say, nobody has asked me this question yet, but I will indulge in it because I can imagine some people may be a little bit confused as to why I'm running Like-Minded Sisters on Mahito, a Taijutsu rec bit on a Jujutsu stage. And for the people that are wondering, it's because I don't have Cursed School Spirit Group, and to be completely honest, I am not using the rec bit for the sake of the damage boost. I'm using it just so Mahito can get his ultimate quicker, because obviously Mahito reduces the boss's resistance to being crit, so he'll be able to crit more often, therefore being able to get into ult way faster than he usually would. But if you guys have Cursed Spirit School, obviously use that on Mahito. We're kind of doing the budget version, is what I would call it. But all in all, this floor, when you have like the units you need the most to clear it, it's not a hard floor. It's basically the limited tower 4-5. The boss doesn't hit too hard. It's just a stat check floor, all in all. So before you encounter this floor, just make sure your units are strong enough to kind of just chew through the boss's health bar. And if you guys did summon on Mahito, like I told y'all to, or like I suggested, or you know how it is, man. I spent a long, very long period of time begging you all to summon for Mahito. So if you did, you will reap the rewards and the benefits from being able to clear this floor relatively easy. Same with the people that maybe you didn't summon for Rapid Escape Megami, but you do have Ready Numaki, you will just also share the same benefits of clearing the floor on a relatively easy scale, because plenty of people did clear this floor already beforehand without Rapid Escape Megami. They did it with Ready Numaki, but as I've said across many videos, I don't have Ready Numaki, and I'm not going further than 500 plus standard banner pulls in hopes of getting a random SSR and then hoping it's Ready Numaki, right? And then leveling up that Ready Numaki in the city. Yeah. I'd rather just pull Rapid Escape Megami, which I did, and just dug it out like that. So it kind of led to this easier clear, I would say. Now, I will say for the recollection bit I used it for its resurrection status for the most part, but I am not even 100% sure if we got close enough to the point where Yuta was on the death's door and we needed to use it. But considering that this is a debuff stage, obviously we have Mai as the backup unit. and damage just kind of remains fairly consistent overall. In fact, damage being given out remained consistent because this boss doesn't really have too many annoying gimmicks, from what I saw at least. Like, it's not like the boss hit me with a stun mechanic or anything like that during this floor. I will say, however, the one thing about this floor that I do find a bit interesting is that the boss can heal. The boss can also take reduced damage, I believe, after it goes through 50%. So it may be harder to clear through the floor, but again, when you have like Anniversary Mahito, combine him with Yuta, there's not really much this boss can do, for the most part. And there's also been previous teams that cleared this floor without even the usage of Mahito. I remember one of the original clears I've seen for floor 86 didn't involve Mahito, and it did, I believe it involved Rapid Escape Megami. It was a team of, I believe, basically the exact same team I have currently speaking, but it was Red Nobara in the place of Mahito. So this floor can be cleared in a wide variety of ways, and by wide variety I mean like I can list like three team comps off the top of my head that works for this floor. But as you guys can see with the ult doesn't even do a lot of damage overall, which is why you'll see on like a lot of my other tower floor clear videos that I'll end up bringing like a lot of healing recollection bits to like keep my team alive. But not only does the boss not hit that hard, but you also have Yuta on the team, and Yuta's basically three or four free pocket heals that you could just work around with. And if you somehow can't manage to work around those couple of heals, I mean, you gotta invest in your units a bit more, man. That's all I can really say. Or you just have some tremendously horrible luck on your run. So that is the best way I can say it. Yuta with the counter, my guy. And then we're back into the 20 Curse Energy Skill 3 lab. And I brought only the Healing Recollection bit on my for the reasons I explained beforehand, but also the fact that passive Curse Energy buildup is going to make it so we never lose our Skill 3 usage after using our Skill 1. So, at this point, when I was here, I wasn't stressed at all. I was kind of like, okay, we're going to inevitably clear this floor. It's just kind of, can you slog through it? Can you just make it? Good old break from Mahi Goat. I will say though, for the people that maybe don't have 0.2 Gojo, or you might not have Megami, or somehow you might not have Mahito, I will say having at least one of the three is tremendous. I feel like if you're like 0 for 3 out of all of those units, it's like the worst possible conclusion. But I also feel like if you're 0 for 3 in those units, you're probably on the newer side, which is also something that I have realized talking to people about this game, is they'll be like, I don't have this unit, I don't have that unit, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I'll have conversations with them in comments or in the Discord, and my only conclusion is like, well, you're a new player. Something you're just going to have to wait for, man. I mean, I applaud people who make it very far in the game with the most minimal resources possible. In fact, that's quite literally the channel's motto whenever I talk about Tower, is trying to make it through the most content by doing the bare minimum. But at the same time, for the people that miss like a ton of borderline necessary units, you just kind of can't be surprised when you can't like keep trucking it with the most bare minimum. Especially when you're on these floors, where the only other players that are up here are the 0.1%. So if you make it this far with like the most bare minimum possible, I mean, pat yourself on the back, no matter what, right? Like, you are a part of a very small demographic of players that exist. So I'll just keep that. Pat yourself on the back if you made it this far in the first place. So at this point, the run kind of just the same exact thing I've been explaining at the beginning, guys. Just keep trucking it. That's really it. Just keep skill 3 in for the most part on your main DPSs. Keep it pushing. believe in the Mahito and Megami carry. Even though I will give 0 point. Anniversary Gojo, his flowers. Or half anniversary Gojo, his flowers. Brother made it possible too. He made it possible. And I would say the only concern I have is like, oh man, what if Yuta gets put down under? But resurrection status. Resurrection status. And I'm gonna be honest, even though despite me not, I recorded this like a couple of days ago, I think. I don't remember which turn I cleared this floor on. Oh, is it the next turn? Holy. I looked very indecisive on my run. At this point, it's kind of like an inevitable clear. Drop on the dome. 5.8. And there we go. That was a 24 turn clear. So, yep, that'll be it for me, guys. Flexing the damage stat right there. I'm also pretty sure you'll see me try to take a screenshot of the damage and the actual floor clear, because as I was recording all of these illusory tower clears for y'all, I also took fresh screenshots to post on my YouTube posts page. Yep, screenshot 1. And I put up screenshot 2. But yeah, guys, that's floor 86. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because the rest of the Tower 4 clears will be uploaded. As I'm recording this, I already cleared floor 90. So yeah, stay tuned. This has been Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, and I'll see you guys later.